Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm here on the Apex Industries booth at Semicon West in San Francisco. Jason, thanks for agreeing to chat. First time you've exhibited at the show. Tell me a little bit about the business and why this year you've decided to come out from hiding your light behind the bushel. Yeah.
So after 20 plus years in business, we wanted to approach this next growth cycle for the business a little differently. And it starts with letting people know who we are as a company and as a business and what services and capabilities we provide. And there's no better forum than to come out in Semicon and tell the rest of your valued partners in the semiconductor industry about your services and capabilities. And we really wanted a presence on a show floor that would allow us to showcase value that we provide that people can recognize easily.
Okay. And if you are talking me through the kind of solutions you offer, talk me through that in terms of what areas of the semiconductor industry that impacts upon.
Great. So we provide a lot of layered services. We think of ourselves as vertically integrated is the way I'd say it. It starts with basic conceptual design, right? We can help you come up with take a concept and bring it to drawing board and a set of designs. And from that design, we can then take it to the next level of the manufacturing process, which is really about, for us, a couple of things. One, the machining side of it, right? Yeah. Do we need to take that sheet and rod and machine plastic parts out of it for you that have different tolerance levels, different capabilities made out of different materials, types of materials. Second part of that is, do we need to create some kind of assembly with these things, right? So we can take those same parts, we can put them together and we can build cabinets and enclosures out of them and put them in there for a higher level of functionality. The third part of that is, in those assemblies, they may require certain things like clean room capabilities. So we'll do clean room integration services as well, where we can do pipe bending and fitting and butt welding and all these fun things that are necessary for the fluid and chemical management side of the business. And then lastly, a little unknown part of our business that has been a bright spot for us is our ability to do electrical integration systems to complement that full set of capabilities, because a lot of these intelligent enclosures need electrical and process systems to go with them. And so we're UL 508A panel shop, so we do things like power distribution panels and control panels that power a lot of the pumps and tools and motors that drive a lot of the OEM tool systems. And so in that, providing those services allows us to support many facets of the semiconductor industry. We have great relationships with our OEM partners who desire these services from us, and we do everything from supplying components that go into their tools to building sub-assemblies for them as well. And then the second part of that is we also do those electrical integration systems as well, which go on these tools and help them power and drive process flow with the tools as well. So
okay, and 20 years of business from referrals and sales effort and all that, and now you're making a bit of an effort on the marketing side. What's the response been like? Are the people that have come here this week that haven't heard of you, or how's that worked out?
It's been wonderful. I mean, having this footprint has allowed us to tell this story to a lot of folks we wouldn't have normally got to touch base with without being in this forum. And, you know, we get a lot of business from word of mouth, right? Because we like to think we do a really good job. We get complimented a lot on the quality and the effort and the value we provide. But that word of mouth isn't necessarily good enough to get to the next set of jobs. And so important forums like this allow us to really extend our reach and talk to customers who have a variety of challenges and allow them to understand how our services and capabilities can help them through these challenges. And so it's been a lot of fun talking through that. In addition, by putting some of these unique pieces out on the floor, we're able to show them firsthand the quality, the value, how we're different than others in terms of the way we approach solving your problems with you, or the ways that we put together a solution that actually solves the problem for you. And so the visual side of it, tethered with our understanding of their challenges and the experiences we've acquired over 20 years, makes for a pretty impactful opportunity to work together. So.
Yeah. And then I guess when you look at that broad range of products, that kind of basket of services, that's got to be customer responsive. What are the customers asking you for that's kind of keeping you awake at night and setting the next challenge?
I'll tell you, faster, right? They want everything faster and they want it now. And that's a big challenge in the industry, because the opportunity that really exists is if you're first to demonstrate being able to provide the solution that solves the problem, chances are you're going to win the business. And so for us, that's a challenge, because in our business model, we like to have a lot of things figured out before you come to us with a problem. But when you arrive on the doorstep with your problem and then you're like, oh yeah, and that needs to be solved in 4 weeks, it makes for a really fun time trying to figure out how to adequately service it. Because we're a bit of perfectionist in us too, right? We want to do the best job possible, but sometimes we need to do the most accurate job. And maybe there's more to do, but the accurate job is the end point, right? And so doing it in that shorter amount of time is the most important aspect. And so we adjust our business model to accommodate both aspects and try to put processes in place that really allow for high throughput through our manufacturing process to deliver as much to the lead time as we can.
Yeah, and that means you've got to have agile innovation process, agile design, agile manufacturing. That must be something you've built up expertise over many years.
Absolutely. We, in those 20 years, we've really honed the way that a project flows through our factory. That makes it easy to track, to know at any point through the process where the build is at, what needs to be done, are there any red flags, concerns, anything that will prevent the job from arriving on time or sooner. And so that's a big part of the value we provide the customer, as well as knowing our business model, knowing how things will go, and being able to accurately predict arrival of the product and delivering on time.
Okay, well, Jason, congratulations on a successful inaugural show. Hope the next couple of days are equally successful for you, and we'll speak again soon. Thank you.